The player giving it his all to pull it back into play, but he cannot. Services quickly restarting. There you see the hunger of taking the lead. Another cross. This is a free header for the striker and it is turned in. Well, how about that? Mizoram switching on right on the brink of the half time. A superb delivery coming in. And the striker with a simplest posted between the centre backs. And an easy header. Just heading it down past the goalkeeper into the net. A well taken goal for Services to make that domination count. At the stroke of the half time. Mizoram, after conceding that throw in, just switched off for a moment. The centre backs way too relaxed, not worried about the next cross. But there it came in. A delightful delivery. The centre backs were lost, looking at each other as to who was marking whom. That allowed the number 34 Samir Murmu to open the scoring in this Group B encounter. Services, good. The winger does ever so well to keep the ball in play. Ran on the touchline, pulled it back, and then there was the perfect finish from Apuya. Now we have a high octane finale. There is the error. There is the number 11, 1v1 versus the goalkeeper. And could you believe it? A huge mistake at the back from Mizoram and Services pounce on it. They could not believe how they were undone. Well, the number 11, the substitute Bikash Thapa, reeling in celebration. He couldn't believe he was presented with that opportunity. A huge mistake at the back, missing the ball. 1v1 through the goalkeeper, through his legs. And Services retake the lead in a jiffy.
Number 24 for Sikkim on the right. That's gone in. That's gone in. How did it get there? Well, six Services go 1-0 up early on in the match. We'll confirm the goal scorer in a bit, but well, the goalkeeper was stunned. Vijay lays it across to number 4. Beg your pardon. Who takes a shot from a long range, and that took the deflection of the post and has lost the footing there and taken away by Services. Shafil. Can he get the cross away? He does. Can he get the shot away? That's gone in. That's a good finish. Services have doubled their lead. But it all began when Sikkim lost the ball. Well, that's a clear-cut example of a high-pressing game these boys are trying to play, putting the opposition under pressure, not allowing them to build up. It went to the right side, and that cross came in to the centre forward. That was approached the dying moments of the first half. Still Services. We've seen a lot. Shafil playing on the right now. Christopher lays it across. Back with Christopher, who tries to chip that one, and that's a brilliant finish in the end. Right at the stroke of the first half injury time. Services go 3-0 up against Sikkim. Those were the dying moments of the match of the first half, beg your pardon. From his left foot, targeting that 6-yard box, and there was a run being made.
Plays it to the far right. Chips it further forward. It looks like Services will get hold of it. It's Vidyasagar Singh on the ball. Lays it back further. Boinao Singh on it now. Boinao to Christopher Kamei. Here's a chance for Vijay. Smashes it into the back of the net. Opening and the first goal for Services. This is what relentless attacks do. Unsparing aggression, consistency in terms of their thoughts, and eventually a picture perfect placement. A brilliant finish to send Services surging up. Time and time again, the Pondicherry defense has come good. Well, that replay is after the goal has happened, so don't bother there. But that was a wonderful pass from the right, nicely received, and more power, a lot more sting. And the referee says, yes, that's all right. We can keep on going. It looked to be a pretty hard push. Nicely chipped forward once again in the stride of the galloping player. Oh my word, the goalkeeper's made a hash of affairs and pays a very heavy price. Shiva Subramaniam coming out all the way, eventually plays it into the stride of the Services player. And he very wonderfully collects it and very calmly nudges it home. It looks like it's Samir Murmu who's got Services the second goal of the afternoon. And he was way late to arrive. That's another nice long ball. Christopher Kamei on it. He sends the corner. He sends a cross, rather. Apologies. Into the mix. There comes opportunity. Takes a bit too long. But the goal will come nonetheless. This is abysmal defending from Pondicherry. They simply came undone. And it looks like it's Samir Murmu finally who finds the back of the net. We'll have to see whether it's Samir or Rahul. It wasn't really easy to make it out from this much of a distance, but that goal was all about placement. Yeah, Rahul lays it down into the path of Samir. And look at how calmly he finishes. There were 3 defenders ahead of him. You're playing in the Santosh Trophy. The Bear. And this is with an outside curve. Maybe there are a couple of more players. Yeah, there are actually a couple of more players who are out there as well. So it isn't just going to be Christopher Kamei with that free kick. He looks closer to the ball, however. And we're all set for the free kick. There it comes, a lovely chance. And that is a sensational strike. Absolutely glorious. Steering into the back of the net like a cannonball blazing through 9 pins. The wall, mere spectators here. Christopher Kamei take a bow. And another lovely cross looking for space here. Mistake from the goalkeeper. And Services has condemned Pondicherry once again. That is sheer madness. It should have been better from Shiva Subramaniam. Came in the place of the first goalkeeper today. But it seems that the result is all the same. Once again there, that should have been way better from Shiva Subramaniam. Makes a hash of affairs. And eventually a simple tap in there allows Pondicherry to make it 5-0. It's just that the ball curled a bit too much and smashed the woodwork. Slightly unfortunate there. And it looks like Services has just waited a few seconds before they pegged that 6th goal into the back of the net. Yeah, once again, Shomesh doing the hard work. The goalkeeper can barely keep it out. And eventually, by the time the rebound came, jersey number 11 comfortably tucked it home.
Did a good job. Oh, brilliant first goal for services. At last, at the 27th minute, DNH considered to their opponents. What a wonderful goal. This is how jersey number 8 just that left footed shot in target, in place, and gave them a lead. Wonderful. Today's services, they know their opponent's game. They targeted their defensive weaknesses in the DNH team, such as slow defenders, weak goalkeepers, or players with poor positional awareness. They have read the game of their opponents. That's what the mind game played by services today. It's a one more goal in favor of services in the 64th minute. And the top defenders also we can discuss in the Indian football. Coming back to the game, one more goal in favor of services in the 70th minute. Finally, this set piece, this corner kick with that header perfectly back of the net with a classic finish. One more goal in favor of services. The fifth goal at the 78th minute. Goal after goal, we can see the domination advantage taken by services jersey number 9. Just beaten the goalkeeper. Easy goal. He's up, back into the game. Oh, direct free kick, very near, just at the edge of the box. Will captain again be able to take an advantage of this free kick? 6 members wall. Wow, fantastic! The wall didn't work out. The defense didn't work out. Here completes the match. The regulation time completes here. Wonderful direct free kick with effortless.
And Uttarakhand, they have scored 10 and conceded 2. So that's a goal difference of 8. They'll have to score at least 5 if they have to be the second best team in this game. in this group, beg your pardon. As we approach the half-hour mark, is there an opening now for services? Number 11 takes a shot and comes up with the goods. Brilliant finish by number 11 for services, Bikash Thapa.
11, 30 minutes. 30.
Scored in the very first game they played in this edition of Santosh Trophy, did Bikash. Cuts it inside the box, takes it on the right and beating goes wide on the left. Here comes the ball inside the box. Services. They've got a support on the other side. Can they get the shot away? They do, and that is gone into the back of the net for their second goal. 2-0. Bikash Thapa once again. Is that Bikash or Samir Murmu? We'll get the confirmation in a bit. It was all too easy in the end for services. Goes to the byline, gets the cross away, and yes, that's number 34, Samir Murmu. He scored on 5 games, in all the 5 games, beg your pardon. And that's a scintillating record. 5 games straight, Samir Murmu gets on to the score sheet for one final time in the group stage. It all started in the game against Mizoram, where he scored the first goal and followed up with a brace in the next match against Sikkim. Scored one more in the game against Pondicherry and followed up with one more brilliant performance against Triple D. And now here has given his team a 2-0 lead, keeping their impeccable record. Find one of those green shirts down there, probably Naseem. Christopher takes it away. Samir Murmu, Bikash Thapa. This is Samir Murmu. Goes diagonally this time, trying to shift it towards the left. There was a play making that run down there, but Uttarakhand, they have managed to keep the possession somehow. Is it? No, they haven't. They have lost it. Can they get the shot away? Services. 3-1. Who else but Samir Murmu once again, getting his second of the match and taking services to 3-1, beg your pardon. There was acres of spaces in front of him and no challenge whatsoever. Again. It's going to be all about managing the time from here on, as they've got 2-goal lead, the boys in red. That's gone again into the back of the net to give them 3-goal cushion. 4-1 is the scoreline as Bikash Thapa gets on the score sheet one more time from the left flank. He did try to cross that one, and that one flew into the corner on Abhay Bish's far post on that occasion.